So on the basis of Dave the bus driver, we changed our race strategy. We stuffed enough fuel in that car to fill it to the brim. We sent it out onto the track, and we told Heinz not to come back again until the race was over, whatever happened. McLaren and Williams and Ferrari, meanwhile, thought it was a shower. Aha. So that, thank you. So they only put in enough fuel to get to the next pit stop. And it was great fun. We stood there in the garage. We could almost hear Murray Walker apoplectic in the commentary position, you know. And Jordan are going to run out of fuel because everybody else has stopped. By this stage, a second time, they've all made their second pit stops. And we've gone from fourth. Rubens Barrichello stopped, so we go to third. Then Mika Hakkinen stopped, so we go to second. Then Michael stopped, so we go to first. And we're leading the French Grand Prix. And we're leading the French Grand Prix, and it's absolutely so thrilling because we know we don't have to stop, and everybody else thinks we do. And then we got a final vital piece of information from our big fancy Hewlett-Packard telemetry system, or, you know, computer telemetry system, which tells us on the fuel readout that we are -2. And -2 meant that we had 2 litres too few to finish the Grand Prix. The pit stop had happened just a fraction too early. So even with the tank full of fuel, we were going to run out of petrol. You can imagine a headline: Irish team runs out of petrol on last lap of Grand Prix. What I would do for a pint, says Eddie Jordan. All that. And that's really where the technology kicks in, because, just a little insight, we were able to radio Heinz Harald Frentzen, and we said to Heinz, we're going to have to save fuel. Now, Formula One drivers only know one speed. They have one setting, and that's flat out. You can't say back off. They find it very difficult. When they back off, they usually crash. It's a fact. If they're anything less than 100% concentration, they hit the wall. So we say to Heinz, you need to change the engine management system. So on the steering wheel, we have 14 buttons. He uses the menu button to call up the computer menu. He scrolls down through the menu, clicks on engine management settings, opens up the engine management program, goes down to fuel air mixture, and changes the fuel air mixture so there's more air and less fuel going into each cylinder as the car goes round the track. I mean, these Formula One drivers are the PlayStation generation. I mean, I tell you, they're driving the Grand Prix and they're doing all of this business. I mean, it's just unbelievable. He's doing 200 miles an hour in the rain, leading the French Grand Prix, and he's fiddling with the buttons. I mean, it's just amazing.